Hi Virgo, I'm the Empress Divine. You are watching the Empress Divine Channel. I channel messages specifically for the Divine Feminine, okay? Virgo, this reading is for you and it's about the full moon in Cancer, which takes place around shortly after noon Eastern Standard Time on January 10th, which is tomorrow at the time that I'm recording this. But of course, time is fluid, so it doesn't matter if you watch it 2 weeks from now. If the energy applies, it applies. And even in hindsight, you can kind of see things through a reading. I often do that myself. But of course, we're going to get your goddess guidance here for your overlying message. Then we'll talk a little bit about you because it's always ladies first here. And then we will move into the love sector for you, okay? So full moon in Cancer for Virgo. Goddess guidance. Full moon in Cancer for Virgo. Full moon in Cancer for Virgo. All right, we have bodies of water. This is health related. This is health related. I just feel it. It's health related. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. It says spend some time near water, such as a lake, a river, the ocean, or to recharge your batteries. At this time, it may be, at this point in time, it could be a lot of movement happening for you. Some of these are like, a lake. That's still moving water. I was about to say some of them are more still, but they're all still moving water. And I'm drawn to like the movement of the water in this card. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of things happening. Even spiritually, there's a lot going on. Emotionally, there's a lot going on. So you just need to just take care of your health because that's the last thing you need to be worried about with all of this energy circulating. Especially with a full moon and a water sign. There's a lot of emotion. A lot more emotion than you care to deal with, Virgo. Just being blunt. It's a lot more than you care to deal with, but it's here and it needs to be dealt with. So just stay hydrated, take care of yourself. Self-care is a big thing here. Make sure you're doing that for you. It's looking like you're gonna have something to be happy about. It's like you finally are being given the green light. Check the card here with all this green in it. Even her dress is green. The background, whatever is not water, is greenery. Even the rock structures have like this green moss covering it. I associate Virgo with green for some reason too. Maybe it's because the color verde in Spanish. Virgo verde, I don't know. I associate green with Virgos. But it's a good energy overall. Like you are being given the green light. It's like you have the go ahead to go ahead and do something. You've been waiting on this for quite some time. And it's like finally you have the cause to celebrate. Finally you have the means to come through. Finally it's just like everything is, falling into place for you, Virgo. Celebrations, parties, it could be that type of thing. You can maybe be celebrating something good happening by going out to bars, clubs, parties, kickbacks, bonfires, whatever the case may be. Just chilling at somebody's house, drinking a little bit, but which is technically a kickback. But those type of social gatherings where you can just have fun with people who mean a lot to you, people who make you feel at home. There's just a energy of solid connections. Like I think you're finally seeing who is who in your life, like who's really there for you, who loves you, who accepts you for who you are, who doesn't hold grudges against you, who sits by you, who stays there, who's in your corner regardless of what is happening. And also kind of taking a look back at what all you've been through and the energies that have been affecting your life recently or even in the past year or at least 9 months, I see. You just kind of looking over, who's been there, who's been in your corner, who has been treating you with the respect that you deserve, who has been seeing your best qualities, who has not held any wrongdoings against you. It's almost like that pure sense of love, that Proverbs 31. You're kind of looking around and seeing who has given that to you. And as you excel or elevate or graduate into this new place in your life, it's like, okay, I want to make sure that I take this person with me, or I want to make sure that I can give this person more of myself, because maybe while I was going through things, I couldn't give them parts of me, or I couldn't give them all of me. I couldn't flow freely. Your own body of water it was like dammed up. It wasn't flowing freely or freely flowing. But I feel that you have something to celebrate. Something has finally clicked. Something is finally happening that allows you to just step forward without any worries, without any cares. Things are going to go good for you. You're going to be treated well. You're going to be well. Like I said, you're taking care of yourself. So even with intense energies, that intense energy can also translate into you going out and partying a lot, and just making sure that you take care of yourself while you do that. You know, making sure that you are keeping an eye on your own health while you do that. And there's also this energy of just kind of checking in with the people who have your back and making sure that you make it loud and proud and known that this person is, you know, loyal to you, that this person is a part of your clique, your crew, your squad, all of that. There's a lot of loyalty here. It was another reading who had something about loyalty. Who was that? Pisces. So exactly, your opposite, your polar opposite, equal opposite in the zodiac cycle has an energy about loyalty too. Look how that plays out. So yeah, I feel like it's a reward here for loyalty though. You being able to give an award for loyalty. And with Pisces, it was more about them being rewarded for relentless loyalty. Here it's more about you giving reciprocity to someone who has been loyal to you. So that's what's up. Let's see what's going on in your love life. The energy of love surrounding Virgo at the full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Capricorn for Virgo. Full moon in Capricorn for Virgo. Full moon in Cancer, Lord. I'm talking about full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Cancer for Virgo. Full moon in Cancer for Virgo. Think back to what happened around the full moon in Capricorn, which, what would that would be around June. It would fall within the Cancer month. So maybe like late June, early July. See what was going on then. What was popping off in your life around that time. Let's see, we have the Ace of Cups here for your love. The Fool. The Moon. Three of Coins. And Queen of Staffs. Attraction energy here. Now, first and foremost, we start off with this Ace of Cups by the Fool. So I do feel like you're in an energy of being able to take a chance and work something out in a relationship. Something that maybe you thought the curtain had closed on, or maybe that has something that has been kind of rocky as of late. I feel like in the connection, you may not even know if it's still on. Like while everything was all dammed up with you, the nourishment was not able to get, the flowing waters was not able to get into this connection. So you may just kind of be looking around like, I don't know. I mean, there's not really any hint that there's anything left here. All I'm left with is like these nightmares about losing a person, or these nightmares about this person walking away from me and starting something new somewhere else. But I don't think you really have anything to worry about here, because you have the Three of Coins, which is a very agreeable and understandable and compromising negotiation type of energy here. And it's with an attractive person. So either you're the attractive person and you kind of, you're able to keep somebody around even when things got a little rocky, and you don't know if the relationship was still on. You don't know if y'all were still a thing. You don't know if the connection is still there. But I do see that the connection is still there. It'll take some time to keep rebuilding back up. It will take some emotional investment. So that's some more of that energy of you having to give. But there's promising energy here. There is absolutely promising energy here with that Queen of Staffs and the Three of Coins. Like there's just enough attraction, and this person has just enough of a big personality to restart the flame, to kind of lead the flame. But I also see that the more attractive person, and I'm not trying to judge people's look, but you know, in your relationship, even if you look better than somebody, maybe the person who doesn't look as good is still more attractive. Like I would dare to argue that even though Beyonce is like much more genetically blessed than I guess Jay-Z, even though I don't think he's an ugly man, I think Jay-Z is a more attractive person. I don't know, like brother man know how to talk himself into being the first billionaire in hip hop. Like you have to be attractive. Y'all know that kind of hustler type energy. That's very attractive. But I'm feeling that here. Somebody who can maybe able to kind of, sweet talk or finesse their way back in with you, or you be the person who does that. Let's see what's going on. Let's clarify here for the love connection. What's going on? A rekindling here, something working out, because there's still some passion left. The person is still equally attractive, and I feel attracted to you. Yeah, there was like a period of like a cooling off period. This is something I feel that's been going on for quite a while. I don't feel like this is new energy. I just feel like it's a new type of energetic investment into something. Like while you were off doing what you needed to do, while your emotions were kind of dammed up and you couldn't really just flow as you wanted to, maybe this person just kind of went off and did their own thing. Like they still kept an eye on you. They still kept an eye on you, and I also feel like there are certain clues that the person may still be watching you, or could have been watching your social media, or just kind of looking for some type of indication that you still cared. Tell me that you still care about me. I heard that in my head. So yeah, if you hear that song anytime soon, or if you recently heard it, that's your confirmation. Yeah, the other person just wanted to get themselves right. I don't feel like there's any hard feelings here, so just kind of watch for jumping to conclusions, because sometimes you can make your own self crazy, Virgo. Jumping to conclusions, feeling like, well, most people would just walk away. Well, you may not be dealing with most people, okay? Because there is kind of a spiritual aspect here with the Ace of Cups, and also the Temperance card. It's like God has his hand on this situation here. Mother Universe wants to birth this into existence, and it's giving you everything that you need to do it. I also feel on your person's side, they have been kind of putting together everything that they need to feel whole and feel like they contribute considerably to the relationship. A lot of inner work I feel happening here, so a lot of looking into themselves and trying to think about the best way to move forward with this, or the best way to come at you. And I feel like at the full moon in Cancer, there will be some type of communication. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a full blown out phone call. It could just be the liking of a status. The liking or commenting on the status, and you're just like, okay. Or some type of little hidden inside joke that is posted and the other person sees it, and they're just like, okay, we still can do this. We're still on. There's still a chance. So all in all, Virgo, I feel that there's still a chance. You'll have something very positive to celebrate here that's happening for you personally. But in terms of a relationship that may have been on the rocks a little bit lately, or you may have been feeling a little bit distant, the both of you don't really exactly know where you stand. Things could have been in a haze. I feel like they're getting ready to get a lot more concrete, a lot more solid. And at the very least, around the time of the Cancer full moon, you'll get that clue that'll ease your mind. Or you will get that confirmation, that sign, that signal, that miracle, that blessing, whatever it is. In whichever way this energy comes to you, you'll get something that allows you to feel just at ease and okay about where the relationship is and where it's going, okay? So, Virgo, that has been your full moon in Cancer reading, okay? I'm filing these all away in the January 2020 playlist, so check there if you want to see the most recent readings. Like, please, comment, please, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, please, because we're going up in the year 2020, okay? I decree and declare. Let us touch and agree. All right, Virgo, everything sounds good. Love you. See you next time. Bye.